This is Ryan Reynolds.
I am. So sorry about that. But yes, this is Hugh Jackman.
And today we're going to be comparing each other's IMDb pages.
Yep, and Hugh, spoiler alert, will come out on top. in every way, shape.
Let's give the people what they came for.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Let's compare. Highest STARmeter ranking.
Okay,
I've never looked at my ranking. I'd love to know what it is today. Because, Ryan, your highest was number 2.
I never cracked number 1. Oh,
with Chaos Theory in 2008 and Deadpool in 2016.
The algorithm at IMDb is clearly broken. Hugh's now hit number 1 with X-Men in 2000 and X2, X-Men United. There's a lot of X. Can we retitle that movie? That's not good. I know
and all I see is 2002.
Yeah. Wow.
It's been a...
Yeah, right?
It's just long, slow descent. Yeah. I hope it's been slow.
Now you're up.
It might have just been...
Now you're 10,641. All right, so this is... Okay, this is clever branding, IMDb. Let's see what you've done here. 2, 4, 6, 1. Okay, wow.
Okay. Let's compare prior careers.
Sure.
Oh, yes. Ryan used to work in a grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
And you stocked shelves.
I did, yeah. Midnight to 8 a.m.
Vancouver.
One of the best jobs I've ever had. Safeway.
Thank you.
Hello, Safeway.
Hello, Safeway.
Steve, Peter, everybody. Okay, Hugh was a PE teacher before becoming an actor. His life goal early on was to become an international journalist.
That's so true.
Wow.
That last bit is true.
Yeah.
PE teacher. I was 18 and I was negligently put in charge of kids when I was only 18 and had not gone to university. And I was getting paid £50 a week, living at a boarding school.
But people are kind of born like a certain way. I feel like you still would have been a responsible, generous, kind 18-year-old PE teacher.
I really was.
I think
everything was great. Let's compare highest rated performance. Ryan, Wade Deadpool in 2008, an 8 out of 10 IMDb rating.
Wow.
That only gets an 8.
Wow.
You as Wade.
Hugh, as Robert Anker in The Prestige, got 8.5. An amazing movie.
Again.
Like you've worked with some of, I mean.
Yeah, that was amazing.
People think they know you for playing the guy with the little utensils for hands, but boy, you got other talents, my friend.
But can I just say, comedy is really overlooked.
Yeah, the Academy just keeps around on that one,
right?
Don't they?
It really is.
Yep.
No, I hope the Academy's watching.
Oh, I'm winning this.
Okay, right.
I'm totally winning this.
Wow.
What? I mean, I've won a Razzie. Have you won a Razzie?
I have not.
Yeah,
and
I was in a movie that won a Razzie.
Thank you for giving people terrible ideas.
Movie 43, I think, won a Razzie. A bunch of them, maybe.
Would you, but not you personally, the movie?
Yeah. But I like to say that. It makes me relatable and brings me, things like that.
It's just mean. It's just a mean concept. Whoever's behind that is mean.
Davis. I forgot the name of the character. Davis, in the segment The Catch in movie 43, which is a bunch of short films. I was in the one where I had testicles hanging from my neck.
Do not look that up.
Do not.
Do not. When you look it up in the search bar too, don't hit images or video.
And I want you to know they were prosthetic. I actually had them fitted in my kitchen, and my children are still in therapy.
Yeah, and I will tell you firsthand, potent as hell. I was Carl O'Reilly, I didn't even know the name of my character, in Bolt Neck, FKA Big Monster on, AKA Big FKA, does that say, or AKA?
FKA?
Known as Big Monster on Campus from the year 2000. So, I also have been around.
So yours was a 4.7.
4.7.
I hit a 4.3.
I feel like both of us, these ratings are very high.
I want to read the description of the movie. A student receives a serial killer's brain in a transplant after being thrown into a pool with no water in it. How can you not say yes to that movie?
I mean, right?
Right?
Can I tell one thing? I've done a lot, like an inordinate amount of body switching movies.
Yeah,
I don't know what that change. I don't. Yeah, like they're all kind of. There's a lot of it in even Pikachu. Detective Pikachu's kind of a body,
Okay.
Like I gotta figure this out.
There's more to it. Huh? Something's not right, Frank.
So let's compare People's Sexiest Man Alive. That's very nice, IMDb, referencing another. Very nice. Okay, Ryan, you're honorary in 2010.
2010. Johnny Depp was the honorary in 2009.
Okay. I was 2008.
Back when you had it. And you were also one of People's 50 most beautiful people 5 years running. Between 1961 and 1966? That is incredible.
It was incredible, as a fetus.
How did they get that ultrasound of your
It's
parents.
true. It's
Yes.
true. It was amazing.
No,
I
it
was styled. I was styled
2000
in
and
it. It wasn't-
2004. I don't want anyone to think that, but wow, 50 most beautiful people. That sounds exclusionary. Let's move to the next one here. Okay, so let's compare trademarks. Ryan often plays likable, regular guys.
Yep.
What they're not saying is himself. Which I don't know why that gets a bad rap, but you know, all the guys I looked up to as a kid, all of them. Cary Grant,
True.
Stewart.
I agree.
yeah.
Sarcastic, sharp-edged
whatever.
wit paired with a frequent stone-faced delivery.
Stone-faced, okay. And a tattoo on his left wrist. Yeah, that's kind of, I wish I didn't, but I have it. It's a 9 o'clock gun, which is in Vancouver. It's a cannon that goes off every night at 9 o'clock as a curfew, but way back in the day, I think World War I, it was a curfew.
Really?
I might be getting that wrong, but...
And that's an interesting historical fact and a sightseeing moment.
well, shocking that Canada has a gun.
I agree.
Like, our military is mostly
Are you happy to
pylons
talk publicly about
and
why it is on
sarcasm.
your wrist?
No, I don't. I was young and I was in Australia. I was in Byron Bay, and I got that tattoo there.
Nice.
Yeah, right. I can't. Yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, my trademarks.
Yeah.
I think I should read them because it's going to make me very embarrassed.
are you-
Ruggedly handsome features.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure.
Wow. Yeah, this morning. Every morning it looks pretty rugged
Oh
to me.
boy. Yeah. Straight roadkill.
Renowned for his persuasive American accent. Thank you, Chess Platt.
Very.
My dialect coach will be very happy to hear that. Muscular physique. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Wow. God, look at that. Those prosthetics are firing on all cylinders.
Deep
this morning.
resonant voice. Deep resonant voice. Yep. And a nice guy reputation.
Well, let's not get
Let's
crazy,
destroy that.
IMDb. There's no real rating on that, is there? No real rating system there.
True.
Such a nice man.
Hey, I never asked for this.
Okay, let's compare now. First IMDb credits. Ryan is Billy Simpson. That was the first job I ever did in show business. In 15 in Hillside.
Talk us through the backstory for Billy. Like, you remember the research you did?
Research. I it was unbelievable. I remember it paid like $250 a week.
That's awesome.
No, it was awesome. At the
awesome.
time, I was like, I am loaded. Like, I am going to do some
So
crazy.
you're $250 a week? I got my first job in 9 feet was $1,200 a week. So, Australian.
that's like drachmas. I mean, that's...
Holy Charles Chicka McRae. All my mates call me Chicka still because I was so bad.
because
it was
of
the first
this?
thing, yeah.
I didn't know you were Charles in charge.
And I was a football...
That was you.
was
It
me.
does make sense now. Wait, so hold on.
Charles
Chicka
Chicka
was you?
McRae. I was like a footballing legend
Uh-huh.
that accidentally got in a fight and the guy died. And see, I did my backstory. The guy died from the punch, and then all of a sudden I'm up.
You punched him?
Yeah, like, you know, a bit of a scrap on field
What a
or
dick.
something. And anyway, but the footage of me pretending to be an AFL football star is humiliating.
Oh, no.
And all my friends say, Chica, let's go and play footage. and I'm like, they still call me Chica.
Yes, we have a few of those skeletons in our closet.
Oh, come on, what happens on the field stays on the field.
All right, let's compare Oscar nominations. Ryan has watched the Oscars 5 times. 5-time Oscar viewer Ryan Reynolds. And Hugh has 1 nomination. Oh, that's not only 1. For Best Actor in 2013's Les Mis. And you know,
Yes, I did host.
and you did host.
But could we compare how many times you've been asked? I'm sure you've been asked.
Wait, so this-
Can you tell me, can you talk publicly over how many times you've been asked to host this?
I have been asked to host the Academy Awards, and
Yes.
I feel like, no offense, that's a tough order. Like,
Totally.
you crushed it. But like, my feeling is like that if it works out perfectly, you break even.
100%. But the expectations for me was, I remember walking out there and Meryl Streep's looking at me like, her face was like, what are you doing? Why don't do this? It's not too late. You can just walk straight back and everyone will understand.
Well, she doesn't know about awards, but she does know that hosting in 2009 somehow buttered up all of those Academy voters in 2013, so you got yourself a nomination.
I got myself like a nice little charity nomination.
So you not only, you went way above breaking even.
Of course, and they gave me the year that Daniel Day-Lewis, so everyone knows you're not winning. So
Yes.
this is
Yeah, he
we'll
was
give it to
out
you.
of there. Yeah.
I do remember
Were
that
you up
morning.
against Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah, my publicist rang me.
Oh, come on.
This was
Good
a
news
morning.
is-
He goes, in case you haven't prepared a speech, but you think about it, don't worry about it. I said, really? He goes, I wouldn't. Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
we're good.
When your publicist says that.
Yeah, when your publicist says, yeah, just go and enjoy yourself. Take
fun.
whatever.
Just take all the free stuff.
Crush the little mini bar, whatever you're gonna do, whatever pills you're gonna take,
That's
just
it.
do it. and
Present
go
a
out there
bag,
and,
take it.
This isn't about me.
Let's
okay,
hear
so that was
how
humiliating
we
for me.
landed Deadpool and Wolverine. Ryan, you first became a fan of Deadpool when you found a comic where Deadpool describes himself as looking like Ryan Reynolds crossed with a Sharpay. Is that
That's true. Yeah. In one
Is
of
it
the
really?
early comics, it does say that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that was what I was like. Why don't I check this out? I checked it out and kind of was like, I would love to make this.
Oh, can I tell you?
I hope it takes 10 years.
That's
what I
awesome.
thought to make it.
I need to tell you a random story.
Yeah, please.
I was sitting next to Kate Beckinsale, who I did Van Helsing with a long time ago at the tennis. And she goes, have you ever noticed that I look like Ryan Reynolds? I said, what are you talking about? She goes, a bus came past and I saw myself on the side of a bus. And I was like, I don't even remember this movie. And it took me 2 seconds to realize it was you.
Yeah.
So there's a little, you guys can check
I've
that out.
heard
Do a
this
little-
before.
Have you?
I've seen someone take our face and split it right down the middle, not like with a bone saw, but like with a Photoshop, thank God. And it was kind of crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, we both looked like we just spent a little bit of time in makeup and walked out the door with it. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Hugh was a last-minute addition to X-Men in 2000. Was recommended by a good friend Russell Crowe.
True.
But went to Grace Scott. Originally cast as Wolverine, had to drop out due to an injury.
True.
I didn't know that Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry was actually the inspiration. I've always found the
me.
character to be very. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
I've always felt like the characters had a kind of a Clint Eastwood, like less is more vibe to it, which
Totally.
which I don't think is
I
gonna
used to
work.
watch him in my
Frankly,
trailer.
I don't think it's going to work. that tact is just. You used to watch Clint in your trailer?
Yes, and I had never in my life ever heard anyone compare me to Clint Eastwood. But after that movie, I heard it non-stop. I was like, oh, maybe I watched it too many times. Sorry, thanks, Clint.
Good man always knows his limitations.
You think Tom Hardy might make a good choice to succeed him in as Wolverine, which I do agree, but he's Venom, and that's never, there's no takebacks there.
Yeah. And when I saw Bronson, is it Bronson?
So good with the mustache, amazing.
I was
You know who else took out? Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Good, right? Like we could do it.
Can you shut up?
Sorry.
I'm still playing it.
Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
This is Ryan Reynolds.
This is Hugh Copernicus Jackman.
Copernicus. Not a lot of people know that.
Nope, not a lot of people do that. Look it up on his IMDb page.
Which I looked at this morning. I look at every day.
I tell you, the ginkgo biloba is crushing it right now. I mean, it is like a sponge.
Right?
I need some of that.
Come on.
Hit me with your routine.